When you think of good dental hygiene, I'm sure that, like me, you think that you just have to brush your teeth twice a day and floss. But I was recently super surprised to find out that that's not actually enough, or at least not effective enough to actually consistently promote the essential and best dental hygiene that we all need. That's when I came across Prodentim, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing this product, explaining how it all works and delving into one of the incredible ingredients that actually help you get results. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. And if at any point you want to check out the Prodentim website or you want to make a purchase, just use the link in the description box below, which you can use to get Prodentim at a discounted price or to just find out more information. So let's talk about my experience with Prodentim to get started. So generally with my dental hygiene, I've always religiously brushed my teeth twice a day, and sometimes I would use mouthwash and floss here and there. But more recently, I realized that that wasn't enough. I was beginning to see little marks on and in between my teeth, and my mouth just didn't feel fresh, even though I hadn't changed my routine over all of these years. So I went to get my teeth eventually professionally seen and deep cleaned, and honestly, it left me feeling amazing. I felt like a new person. I even bought all the recommendations made by the dentist, and I started their recommended routine, which worked quite well and felt really good. But soon enough, their recommendations became expensive and difficult to keep up with, especially twice a day with my busy schedule. So I started seeing problems with my teeth and mouth again, which was super frustrating after the amount of money that I've paid to have my teeth cleaned and get all those products. And as much as I scrubbed at my teeth and used expensive products, nothing was helping, and it was beginning to get embarrassing. But after some time, I luckily came across Prodentim. So Prodentim is basically oral probiotics. It's a blend of 3.5 billion strains of probiotics and nutrients to be exact. And I've been using Prodentim for about a month now, and the results have been absolutely fantastic. Not only have I seen a huge improvement in how my teeth and gums look, but I can also feel the improvement because my mouth and breath just feel fresh all the time without that super overpowering taste and flavor of mint and other chemicals lingering there as they would with other products. Prodentim also helps promote the health of your sinuses and ears, which is perfect for me because I suffer from hay fever, so I have constant problems with my nose. I've slowly been seeing an improvement in these areas too, especially with my nose, which used to be regularly blocked and congested, but it's not as often now. So for me personally, it's basically like 3 birds, 1 stone, which is so ideal. And actually using the probiotics is super simple. All I do is simply chew a tablet which comes in the bottle, and I do this in the morning times, which I would recommend that you do also, so that the probiotics can sort of get to work in your mouth in the background as you go about your daily routine. And also it's easier to just make part of your routine and actually stick to it if you pick a specific time of day to take the probiotics. This helps support the health of your entire body with a special focus on your teeth and gums. Now in terms of side effects, I personally haven't had any. I haven't had any weird spots, infections, rashes, nausea, or anything like that, but that's just me personally. Prodentim is for people of all ages and backgrounds, and all of the ingredients are considered safe and are super pure and natural. Prodentim is also manufactured in an FDA approved facility in excellent condition, so that's reassuring, but I would still recommend just checking with a doctor or something if you are on any other medication or you're worried about the side effects, though I doubt it will be a problem for most people. I mean, if you are wondering about it, just check out the website for Prodentim in the description box below to get some more information. And you can also use the same link to make a discounted purchase too, as I've already mentioned. So that's basically my experience with Prodentim in a nutshell. So now let's dive into how it actually works, which was very interesting for me to look into and research for this video. So I'm sure that we've all heard that bacteria can cause lots of dental and gum diseases, but actually it turns out that there is a difference between good and bad bacteria, and it's not just about having only the good bacteria. The most important thing is to have a balance between these two types. So scientists have recently discovered that it's the absence of good bacteria that causes oral issues, and actually it's all of those chemical ridden toothpaste and products that can harm the good bacteria that should be there. So in order to actually improve the health of your teeth and gums, you need to repopulate your mouth with good bacteria and provide a healthy environment for the strains to grow in. Prodentim is a doctor-formulated mix that gathers 5 scientifically proven potent strains combining a huge total of 3.5 billion good bacteria into one revolutionary dissolvable candy. This probiotic candy also targets your respiratory system, supporting your body to stay free from allergies whilst also promoting restful sleep and good digestion. So Prodentim obviously has loads of different probiotics in it, but it actually also has a proprietary blend of 4 plants and minerals that gives it an extra glimmer of uniqueness. One of the ingredients in this proprietary blend is inulin, which supports the good bacteria. So I actually remember coming across some research quite a while ago suggesting that using carbohydrate mouth rinses basically fights bad breath, and inulin actually is an example of such a mouth rinse. So inulin is definitely a key ingredient when it comes to maintaining fresh breath in Prodentim, which might be really useful for some of you to know if that is something that you are struggling with or conscious about. So that's basically how it all works from a scientific point of view. And I find it super interesting because it's just not what you would expect, especially with what we're taught about oral hygiene. Now, in terms of how you can get Prodentim, the price, etc., you can get a 1-month supply for $69 a bottle, a 3-month supply for $59 a bottle, and a 6-month supply for only $49 a bottle. And you can make all the purchases with the discounted price using the link in the description box below, which takes you directly to the Prodentim website. I personally would recommend getting the 6-month supply because it's just better value for money at only $49 a bottle, and this is a sort of thing that you're going to need to take for months on end. Like, it's just part of your routine. It's not something that you're just going to take for a few days or weeks, but you can just check the options out and decide for yourself. And by the way, if you are worried about whether the product will work for you or not, stop worrying, because Prodentim actually offers a money back guarantee. So if you're not seeing results, you can actually get a refund. That way you're not just wasting your money. This is again super reassuring because it shows Prodentim's confidence in their product, which means that you can have confidence in their product as well. So I think that's pretty much everything covered on Prodentim today. I hope that this video has helped. If you do decide to check out Prodentim after watching this video, then be sure to use the link in the description box below. Regardless, if you've learned anything new in this video, then please be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time.